All right. So it says player joined. Are you in?
Oh, I'm totally in. I'm seeing you. I'm seeing me.
Right.
As your
Okay.
level 2, your
Yeah,
attitude is
we
totally zero.
we found lots of ways to die because we were doing the wrong thing. We should have been staying here in town and doing the murder investigation instead of trying to wander around getting killed. So where are we supposed to go? The morgue, abandoned house,
Those boots
Legion,
would embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining, recruit.
Sorry, sir.
waypoint portal. We're supposed to go to
You
like the
think
the
that's
the
funny,
bar, I
Private?
guess.
Sure, why not?
Let's check the journal. What does the journal say? Mysterious murder. Arhu told us what happened the night of Jake's murder. Two cloaked figures fought by a third, entered the room. A straight struggle broke out. Yeah, tavern. At some point, somebody told us the name of the tavern, but it's not in the journal and it's not on my map. You want to check your map and see if you have a point that's labeled as being the tavern? I got Legion headquarters, Esmeralda's shop, Thailron's clinic, abandoned
About
house,
face!
two waypoint portals, and the
To the
mortician's morgue.
barracks!
But I
March!
don't have a tavern.
Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew.
I
Again,
guess we just got to walk around until we see it.
I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, shut up. Click. Morgue.
those boots would embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining, recruit.
Sorry, sir.
And maybe that we just haven't discovered it yet because we have not completely explored the
That's
town.
funny, Private.
Here's
That is
another.
a distinct possibility.
Here's another city gate by the look of it. In
yeah,
the
that looks like it
northeast,
leads out of
next
town.
to the headquarters. Yeah.
Esmeralda's shop. Did we see something?
Oh, there's another one of these ballista up here. Blasted
Wasn't
pole.
there something?
Somebody's cursing chickens. Oh wow, and it gets
Mortician's
really dark
morgue?
if I go up here.
Wasn't there something bar-like over by the abandoned house, or am I just false memories?
Looks like I'm up on the battlements
Well,
now.
wait a minute. If you think about taverns, are usually like center of town type things. So why don't we just head to the?
I thought the
center
center of the town was the market.
Yeah. And what do you want to do?
Well,
After you go
there is,
shopping
okay, I
is-
do see a building with an interior that is kind of the northeast corner of that market area that is not labeled. So maybe we just didn't go there and label it.
Well, there is a sign here.
There's another gate out here with like somebody's dead bull in a cart, and there's like an undead swimming around in a pool of poison.
There it is.
Okay. Well, I was just going to mention the sign that's here. When you click on it, it actually says north is the Barrack Legion encampment, east is the East Gate, and south is the Sicile Center.
Oh, I found a level 1 wooden crate. I think we can defeat it.
Ooh, I don't know. Man,
Nope.
looks like a tough one.
Nope, it's empty. It has defeated me.
See?
Well, that's what happens. And yeah, okay, I'm at the northwest gate, and there's a sign here that says Northwest Gate, beware of undead.
Okay, I see a lot of tents.
Okay, but there's this building here, this big building here. What's this? Isn't that just the headquarters again? No, it's not. What is this? It kind of doesn't look like a tavern, though.
I mean, it looks like a private residence.
There's somebody inside called Charlene.
Not in the mood for cheese.
Can I go in here?
Just say,
Yeah?
you can show.
And she's taking a bath.
Oh, okay, this is the mayor's house. That's what that is.
So it must be near the bar then.
Okay, so this other building over here.
Beat a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Some more crates. No. Empty. 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 Bunch
No one
of
has as
empty
many friends
crates.
as the man with many cheeses.
So you're just hanging around the.
Okay, I think I found the inn. Mendius says, "You there, a moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the source hunter, are you not? Well, I'm one of them. The hero the whole of Sicile is abuzz about. I'd rather doubt that. Tales of our exploding on the beach have spread far and wide. The talk of the town, the juiciest grape in the grapevine, the mixiest of metaphors. Such a pleasure to shew, such a delight. No, scratch that. It is more than a delight. It is an intervention of fate. Yes, that's it. Fate has put me on this very spot so that I may tell you about a most intriguing opportunity indeed. This guy's a con man. And you are, about that opportunity, you mentioned that you're not worried about the undead. I'll take my leave. And you are Mendius at your service. Of course, Mendius, of course, being, share his name sharing the same as the root word in Latin for liar. Just like mendicant bias in Halo. Mendius at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be, and that is a man of medicine. Yeah, of medicine.
No, it's medicine. Medicine.
Yeah, but he's medicine because he's Mendius. He mends things. But what does a man of medicine do but mend what has first been broken? See, he made the joke. After I made the joke, he made the joke.
You're just joke jumping.
But today I changed them about that opportunity you mentioned. Oh, it is not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to become better, to become the full extent of the promise that is locked inside each of any one of you. Yes, you too can have nanotechnology installed inside your body.
No, wrong game.
Yeah, it's becoming a little bit like Deus Ex now. To become the full extent of that promise which is locked inside each and every one of us. To use 100% of your brain, like Scarlett Johansson. So first of all, let me ask you this question. Do you like Adventure? Yes, Colossal Cave is one of my favorite games. I love Adventure.
Who doesn't?
Of course I do. And you get... Okay, so yeah, you also get to answer. Quite right. Adventure is what we live for, or some could not because they are professionals, not adventuring daydreamers. See here, you and I share the same passion. I never doubted it for a moment. The thrill of walking the unbeaten path, the rush of finding yourself in a goblin ambush, knowing you'll prevail nonetheless. The excitement of exploding on the beach. Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense, am I right? Am I right? Say no more. The wage of a mere soldier. Now, between you and me, tell me truthfully, don't you wish sometimes you could earn more?
Would you like to know more?
My cousin earned $1,000 a month working for Google. Well, I can't say that I haven't. Riches do not interest me much, actually. No, I cannot say that I haven't. You are still a dirty liar, but that doesn't mean we don't want monies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we totally want to cash out.
Don't trust you further than we could throw you.
No. Don't worry, we can always set them on fire.
I don't know. We haven't really tested the guards in this RPG scenario. Usually, no matter how powerful you end up becoming, like if you play an Elder Scrolls game, you can save the entire world and defeat dragons. But you kill a chicken in town, and unkillable guards are all over you.
Oh yeah.
It's really hilarious that 1 minute guards are like, "I heard you saved the world," and the next is like, "Die, chicken stealer!"
Killed that chicken. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, it says waiting for other player.
Oh, what do you want me to do?
I think you have to also opine on the question of whether or not you want monies. Indeed, gold is always welcome, and among the fabulous 5, gold flows freely as water does to the sea. Is he inviting us into a Marvel franchise? I really don't know what's going on here.
I have a feeling he's going to be joining our party sometime soon, whether we want to or not.
I hope to heck not.
Well, they say you're supposed to get more to attack
but not
groups.
Jerks.
Well, the last jerks didn't last very long either, so
that's true. He lasted about 2 seconds. Even so, my friend. I curse you, my friend. Matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety, without spice? To be a source hunter must get frightfully dreary sometime, am I right? All that source, all those orders, investigate this, retrieve that, and at the end of the day, what do you have to show for it? Except source. Wouldn't you prefer to call your own shots, to be your own boss, to be a subcontractor and work for Google from home? I swear to God, they've copied and pasted stuff from spam emails and then just done a find and replace on some of the words.
I would be surprised.
It is better to lead than follow. That much is true, and there is no shame in following directives if your masters are worthy of your trust.
If we run into a Nigerian prince, we know we're in trouble.
See, I keep wanting to lead towards the negative options because I know this is a con. But at the same time, the role play kind of forces me to say, well, I mean, of course, somebody's offering gold. Of course, you're going to be interested until you find out the con.
I know where it's pushing us.
But here I have a clear option. There's no shame in following directives if your masters are worthy of your trust. I feel that my guy is upstanding enough that I'm going to choose that.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll always stay menial with that attitude, just what those trusted masters want, or true enough, we serve a just cause. Why would we not follow our orders?
I don't know. What do you think I should pick?
Well, I don't know. I went with this. I went with the second one. But if you want, you can. I think we haven't disagreed yet. You can click one just to see what happens when the two players disagree. Okay, you disagree with one another, but that proves you are firm-willed. You have the mind of independence, not outdependence.
Not
or
dependence.
Just dependence. Admit, life's too short to spend it doing someone else's bidding. Am I right? Of course I am, and I could help you attain the dream. Enact the change you deserve.
Or just a little small investment of.
See, I thought it was going to make us like play a little game of like rock, paper, scissors or something.
I would say he would ask us for a 20, and then he would go away.
Well, I think in other situations we're required to agree before we'd advance, and so it resolves it with some other kind of a mini game. But I guess here it doesn't much matter because we're just in a conversation with a jerk. And that is exactly why I'm here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab. So this is, thanks for finally telling us that this is the tavern. I suppose we could. Suppose we could have looked at the sign, but okay.
No, I just looked at the map and picked what the center of the town was, and guess what? The center of the town was the bar.
So that I could meet you and tell you about the marvel. See, I told you that is the Fabulous Five. Tell me more about the Fabulous Five. You're not worried about the undead out and about. I'll take my leave. Are we going to bite and ask him about the Fabulous Five, or we just want to...
Yes!
Yeah, all right, fine.
Well, I don't know. What do you want?
The Fabulous Five. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe the most illustrious and celebrated Adventurers Guild in Rivellon. Where's Rivellon? I thought we were in Sicil. Or is that like the continent or the world we're in? Our mission
I don't know.
To better the world. See, we're at a disadvantage this being our first Divinity game, I guess.
I didn't read the script.
Our mission to better the world. Our mantra to better ourselves as we do so, to realize our dreams and cleanse our souls.
Yeah, and if you believe that, I'll tell you another.
My soul is permanent press. You'd like nothing more to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you do, and you can. If you still, how can now? Wait a minute. They were called the Fabulous Five because there are 5 of them, right? So
I don't know. It could be a misnomer.
Then there's not 5 anymore. So I'm not really sure how that works.
Hey, they weren't really crazy 88, so
they weren't.
No.
How many were there?
Well, you'd have to count, but no.
I always assumed that there were 88. I mean, Tarantino is pretty
that's what everybody
detail-oriented.
thinks. No.
I shall answer. Okay, if you have any questions, I shall answer them to the best of my abilities. But if not, how about we get started? No, I want to know what do you guys actually do? What a gem of a question. Straight as an arrow, sharp as a switchblade. Most meritorious of you. Now then, to join the Fabulous Five is to join a fellowship, to join a fraternity, a sorority, a community.
A sorority?
So we're joining Phi Beta Kappa apparently.
Well, yeah, either a delta, delta, delta.
The title of knight is bestowed upon you the moment you sign our waiver, and waiver is spelled wrong. And so it all begins.
There's no I
shall be the one to give you your first contracts, and once the job is done, I shall see to it you get your fair share of the reward. Maybe this is like a totally legitimate hiring a mercenary for gold straight up thing, and we're just going to reject it because this guy sounds like too much of an idiot. Of course, should you spread the word, should you propagate the gospel of the Fabulous. Oh my God, it's a pyramid scheme.
It is a pyramid scheme. Oh my God. It's awesome.
It's medieval multi-level marketing. By now, the genial glow of the fellowship must have warmed your heart. It has, hasn't it? But did I say fellowship? I mean family. For like a family, we support another, cheer one another, see each other through thick and thin, partake in glory and defeat.
If there's a tent that says Amway on it, I'm out of here.
Yeah, work hard, fulfill contracts, enlist new knights. Swiftly you shall rise to the ranks. You will better yourself. You will better Rivellon. You will make the stars shine all the brighter. You will get fabulously wealthy in the process. What's not to like? Let's change.
Can we set him on fire now?
Maybe. You're not worried about the undead out and about. They call the undead a problem, my friend, but those who know the ways of the Fabulous Five see no problems. They see opportunities. An enterprising spirit can wrench riches from cold, dead rocks, or from cold, dead, full stop. Okay, I'm exiting this conversation. I tell you what, why don't we save? Podcast, save, yes.
Yeah, I think that dialogue with that character was not only unnecessary, but terribly, terribly long and drawn. And
All right,
it'll
and now,
probably
just
continue.
by way of fan service, why don't you go ahead and burn this jerk?
Can I?
First of all, actually, can you use weapons while in town? Yeah, it looks like you can.
Totally.
Oh wait, have you been possessed by a sorcerer? Did you actually? You actually did damage him a little bit.
Not enough, apparently.
And he's
a
only
level
level 2,
2.
which is we're level 2.
I think
we'd have to use. Interesting enough that it did not bring us into a turn-based combat thing.
Yep.
Hey, that hurt. Be please a bit more careful. All right. Okay. So it is changing attitude. We're getting this thing where his attitude towards you is turning negative. In other words, attempt to kill him too many times, and he will dislike you.
Wow.
All right. I tell you what. Let's actually go into the inn and see if we can't get somewhere.
The King Crab Inn.
Okay, so all the containers in here would be stealing. There's the Duke of Ferrell.
Ooh, the unsinkable Sam. He's a level
waitress.
1. Oh my good
Can I
man,
help
a drink if you please.
1. Ooh, talent pet pal will allow you to converse with animals. He says meow.
Yeah, I guess we don't get anything other than meow, bark, and that stuff out of things unless we take that perk somehow. All right, so who was it? Who wanted to meet us here? It wasn't the Duke. Oh, was it this guy, Alistair?
Around the inn, are you? Waiting for what? Exactly?
Can I help?
Was that him?
I don't know. I'm talking to a chick named Anna.
Oh, what did she say?
Sorry, I'm a sucker for a corset. What do we have here? A sorcerer hunter, is it? Well, my days just became rather more stimulating. Woo!
Okay,
stand still then, if you don't mind. I want to take a good long look at the so-called sorcerer of Syciel. Tall as an elf, strong as an orc, but your face quite classical, isn't it?
I think she just called you ugly, dude.
Statuesque,
or is
some
that
might
you
say.
talking to her?
Yes, smooth and sturdy as the marble, as fine as my chiseled edge. Yeah, no, I'm talking to her. And I remember the passion that burns for your eyes. Forgive me for being forward, but I dare say, can it be you're exactly the person I've been searching for?
Oh, God.
Yeah, exactly.
She wanted the Fabulous Five because...
Well, let's see. My 4 options are, can you tell me a bit more about yourself? Have you been searching for someone? About the Fabulous Five? Or I'll take my leave.
Okay, there's a guy in a room over here called Francis. Was he the one? I know there was somebody here who was supposed to meet us here, and I just don't remember which guy it was. It was so long ago, and we've achieved so little since then. All right, well, let's invade Francis's room over here and see if this is him. Francis.
Can I help?
Greetings, traveler. May the immaculate conduit. Oh, that sounds... myriad blessings, comfort, and cradle you. Tell us, have you not yet heard the revelation? What revelation do you mean? You mean you haven't heard? What fortune I may share the goddess's self. Oh my God. This is terrible. I mean, everybody who's not a multi-level marketer is proselytizing. I mean, man. Is this game made by Jehovah's Witnesses?
I don't think so. I hope not.
Well, there are some that are made by. I mean, there was one. What was it called? Left Behind. That was actually made by like a post-millennial faith about what happens to everybody left behind after the rapture, which is basically just like every other post-apocalyptic game anyway. So, steal yourself, friend of the mortal spirit, could be forever transformed from this moment forth. The conduit, our link to the goddess herself, has given us a special gift. And the gift is thus. By following her instructions and becoming initiated into the one way, we can each of us live for a span greater than the number of stars. Oh my God. No. Go. No.
Farewell.
Oh, man. All right.
Maybe this is part of the game itself, where you actually have to get through all the bad characters before you get to the good bartender,
Evad Tavernier, because he's the taverniest of the taverniers. It might be that guy. No, that guy Alistair is just some kind of a blowhard braggart guy who was saying like, "Hey, man, I'm giving I'm giving a." Oh, okay, all right. This is the room.
The room, as opposed to
if you come over here to this corner where the Legionnaire is.
Hold on.
It's in kind of the south west corner. Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone who hasn't received Captain Aureus's explicit approval. I've spoken to Aureus. Let me inside. Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the Captain Izzy. Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy.
Oh, wow.
So this
That's what I've
is
always wanted.
this is the murder scene. This room here.
Ugh.
So you see blood and scorched earth and an
There's
overturned chair.
Whoa.
What was that?
Journal update. A star stone.
Did we just die?
I think we just leveled up. We're loading Homestead. I think that was the whole point of what we needed to do. We needed to acquire this stone. And now we're going to the next part of the game. I win.
How can I help you, dearest chum?
Wow.
Zigzags by the cool that lasts a billion words. What's this? What are you doing here? Where are the very stars? See, okay, I will just say this totally confirms my suspicions from earlier. The reason why we were trying to go outside and level up by killing boars in the forest was that I strongly suspected that the murder scene was a friggin' ambush. And it is. It is an
Just
ambush.
a different type.
You don't even have a chance to go in and look at anything before you get teleported somewhere else and some weird crap happens. And I didn't want to be level 2 when it happened. But that's exactly what happened because there are no options.
Oops.
You know, I gotta say, it's not exactly a sandbox game.
Apparently not.
So what are you doing here where the very stars come to die? The stars come to weird libraries to die, I guess. Or
Well, I guess we're going to trade with them.
maybe
or
they
at least
mean
we could.
movie stars. Who are you, and where have you come from? We are source hunters from the land of Rivellon. Who am I? Who the devil are you? I'm asking that. No. We may find ourselves at the terminus of time, but I asked you first. And it is only courteous to provide an imp of good and honest standing with the answer he desires. How do we know you're an imp of good and honest standings? We just met you.
I think you just told us.
And the last 3 people we met were braggarts and liars.
And apparently pyramid schemes.
Upon reflection, though, it hardly matters who you are, for the question is not who, but how. All we did was approach a strange stone. I didn't even get to see the stone. Did you click on a stone?
You didn't see it? It was blue
No.
and it was in the center of the room.
No, I was examining the evidence of the murder scene, the blood, the
I'm
mark
sure
on the
we can
floor,
get back
the
to the
chair. I was
important
looking
stuff.
around for containers to open, and then suddenly
This could just be a
poof, we're
bonus
here.
room. Yeah,
I
we
don't
could be
think so.
beaming back after we trade.
Okay, all we did was approach a strange stone. It shone with a blinding light
See?
that whirled us away.
That's all I did.
A stone, you say? Well, yes, you clicked on a thing. You just clicked on a thing.
Well, yeah.
Since when has clicking on things in this game not ended up badly?
I don't know. It looked very clickable.
A stone, you say? Could it be? Could I have been right all along? This stone, what was it? Was it bright and beauteous as diamond? But did it glow softly deep down in its heart as if a soul dwelled? Oh, it's a soul gem.
Yep.
I'd say that's a fairly accurate description. Starstone it must be. For centuries it slept, this bounty of the heavens, but now it is waking, and it has brought its awakeners here.
Why am I
Great.
lying on the ground?
Because I'm dead.
You're dead? You look like you're standing up to me.
I don't know.
I look like I'm lying down on the ground. For some reason.
Are we playing the wrong characters?
I don't know. Are we?
I'm not sure.
I can't seem to move anyway.
Alright, well then maybe... I don't know. I don't know. The animation that teleported us looked to me like I was taking damage. I don't know why. Okay, all was dark and all was still, as it always has been and always would be, or so I feared. But then the runes round me began to shimmer, shine, and dance like fair-winged fairies roused from slumber. Aww.
How descriptive.
Starstone, could it be the key after all, and you its wielder? Things of light to unlock things of darkness. Lead us into realms forbidden where salvation may yet be found. It would be great if you would start making sense right now.
Yeah, I kind of get a feeling that this is the serious build-up to the motive for the murder in the first place.
Oh, I have been making sense all along, my friend. Though even I didn't see it. Yeah, that's right. See?
Oh,
See,
yeah.
that is what you must do. Approach the looking lens and behold, if you dare, the darkness before which even the cosmic shadows flee in terror.
You know, I think
Okay,
that
well,
imp
now
may
I'm
be
off.
quite mad. Then we had better appease him and have a look through the looking
What
lens.
looking
Okay.
lens?
Yeah. Well, if you get up, you see this big thing right over here. It kind of
Don't
looks like a
click it.
telescope.
Is
Well,
that what that is?
Yes. It seems very
I don't know.
clickable.
I see gears. It's...
Yeah,
Does
look
it
up.
tell
You
me
gotta
what it
zoom
is?
out. You gotta zoom out. Yeah,
Oh,
it's got all
okay,
these
yeah, it's a
big
telescope.
blue lenses.
Okay, well, see, I was zoomed in pretty close this whole time, I guess.
Yeah, you kind of missed
there's a
stuff.
portal over here, an inactive portal. So I guess that'll
Right.
be our route back once we finish whatever this sequence is supposed to be.
Yeah, I think this is a side thing, considering when you look outside, all you can see is space. You see the space? We're in outer space. Right
Okay.
now.
I am
So-
stealing crap out of this guy's desk.
What? We just got here.
Blank skillbook water.
It's not very nice.
I don't care. This guy brought us here against our will. I really don't give a darn what he wants.
Well,
And,
technically,
and
the
put it this
stone
way, if the
did.
game didn't want us to take this stuff, then it would be stealing when I do this. But it's not, so I'm taking
It's not?
it. No, it's not. The stuff,
Huh.
there's vial rack, there's a bunch of stuff here. It looks like crafting or magical ingredients of some kind.
Well, it said we could trade.
Oh, we can
bottle of
always do
beer,
that.
Bottle of beer.
Bottle of beer in the wall. There's a bed. Option is not showing me anything, but it seems like sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't.
Hey, I can sit in this chair.
Oh, I just picked up a plate.
I picked up one too. Desk is empty.
Yeah, because I emptied it.
Anything good?
Some vials, a silver arrowhead, and a blank skillbook water, which is an ingredient used in making a skillbook. So I guess there are books we can use to upgrade our skills. Plate. The flavor text for the plate is
Ooh.
useless.
Hello. Okay. Have you looked down over here? Yeah, inactive portal. That I have a feeling it's going to become active at some point.
once we finish this sequence. All right, go. All right, so go ahead, Mr. Clicky Pants. Why don't you click on the thing?
Hold on. Let me look at empty bottle, pillow. I'm totally
You just
stealing
took-
his pillows.
You're taking his pillows.
I'm taking a rest. Hold on.
You don't need it.
Yeah.
You have full health.
Yeah, I've been kind of tired all day. It's been a long one. Okay, so
Yeah, so
let's
click
go
on,
over to
click on
Portal
the-
Town.
on
Ooh, cutscene. See, we're in outer space, man.
oh, so did you wait?
Very
Did you see
trippy.
something through the telescope?
Oh yeah, you didn't see it?
No, I didn't click
Oh.
on it. I guess.
Oh,
well,
well,
I guess we
go-
have to click on it separately. Okay.
Oh yes.
So we're looking at some blue light and I can
Rocks
see. I can
and
see Mass
space.
Effect.
yes. See, looks like the opening,
Okay,
doesn't
and
it?
so that activates the portal that goes to Homestead Hall.
Right.
But
So,
this
did
is
we-
already Homestead, isn't it?
No,
that's-
I thought we were in Sightseal.
No, we had been in Sightseal. Now we're in Homestead.
Huh.
And this portal says it goes to Homestead Hall, which I'm guessing is so. I'm guessing that doesn't bring us back to the bar. It brings us to another part of this weird dimension
Place. Okay.
thing. I don't know.
So shall we?
Yeah.
What strange new world is this?
Go? Okay. Homestead Hall. Here we go.
Where in the world are we? We are not on the world at all.
Okay, so we have to follow the city. It looks like we're in a dungeon.
Could be.
This one has a stern look about him, doesn't he? A smile doesn't cost you anything, you know.
Is this some kind of puzzle?
I don't know. Well, I would assume so. There are vases. Ooh, monies.
In the vases?
No, they're empty.
Oh, well then,
Chloe
what are you
is-
talking about monies then?
Could it be
No reason.
you be her, the legendary?
Yeah, this almost looks like it should be some kind of puzzle, but it added something to the journal.
Will you not speak, milady? I long for your stories and your counsel.
That's mysterious murder. So it updated the mysterious murder, which says we saw the crime scene where a puddle of blood stains the floor. We'll have to inspect the body to be sure what happened. Yeah, we would have if we had been able to stay in the room. Okay, a source hunter's journey. There seems to be a strange interaction between us and Starstones. We met an imp Zigzags who showed us a mysterious place in the stars who claims we are what stands between existence and oblivion. Are we dreamer? He found a weaver. She doesn't want to talk to him. Okay, so there's somebody who Zigzags found, but who doesn't want to talk to him. Oh, anything in the chest? It's locked, right?
Yes. Well, there's a chest over here that actually talks to you.
I am the late chest, the last chest, the last chest. If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it. Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wild world, and by each you'll discover how to open me. Okay, so there's like a long-term chest finding puzzle. Okay, and here, yeah, another portal. More empty vases. Okay, so this is the Weaver down here, I guess?
Weaver of
The
Time.
Weaver of Time, yeah. All right. Let's see what's going on here. A young woman is ceaselessly weaving a seemingly boundless tapestry with the delicate grace of a harpist plucking at her instrument's strings. Actually, it seems to me like she's just standing there, but okay, I'll take your word for it. She takes no notice of anything but her endless occupation. Who are you, madam? At first, it seems the taciturn woman will continue to ignore your presence, but then she suddenly glances at you and her eyes go wide with surprise and wonder. Her lips move ever so slightly, and when she speaks, her voice appears to reach you from an untold distance. Whispers wrestle from oblivion. She's gonna keel over dead when I click continue, isn't she?
My God, I hope not.
Spartacus. No, time. Time. Okay, the Weaver of Time. Yeah, we knew that. It said when we moused over you that you were the Weaver of Time.
I don't think she's knowing when we mouse over her. Just a feeling.
In the ethereal threads of eternity do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions. The drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach. As you'd imagine, I'm quite busy. The fall of every raindrop on every world, the all but perceptible touch of lovers' hands. This and all I chronicle without fault. Yeah, so you are busy.
Wow, she's a VCR.
Except it seems you. Do you mean to tell you that I am not at all featured on the canvas of time? Since when do weavers use a canvas?
Yeah. They're mixing metaphors.
I do not mean to, but it is the only thing I can do. Your absence, it should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, you cannot be found. Almost like you are playing a video game. I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the idea at that time. Now, all right, I kind of see what they're going at there, but
that we're totally unpredictable.
Well, sort of. I guess the idea here is that, being unbound by fate or being master of your own fate. But on the other hand, I mean, she's not just recording the grand sweep of events across history, right? She's talking about imperceptible minutia, right? In other words, she's recording the fall of every raindrop, but she doesn't see us. I just want to know, how does she record the fall of raindrops that hit us? Because if she doesn't see us, that raindrop should hit the ground. But it didn't hit the ground, it hit us. So she's already imperfect on a massive scale because,
Because raindrops keep falling on your head?
We just talked to a bunch of people in the bar. If she sees them, but she doesn't see us, does she see a bunch of people hallucinating and talking to the air? I mean, I think they may not have thought this bit of fiction through, I guess. Okay.
Well, not to the depth that you want them, apparently.
That's not very deep. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed. How can I redeem time if you say I am not part of it? I think that perhaps you can redeem time. Go to the main menu and choose load game. No, wait. I think that perhaps you can redeem time because you create time. Indeed, you have set in motion an event I no longer held possible. This is kind of like that South Park episode where it's like, what does he need? He needs more time. His time is running out.
I've seen fire and I've seen rain.
Know then that no longer I did weave. I sat here at the precipice of ages and watched on as the void phrased the fabric of time like a terrified god that fears the offspring of its own creation. And who wouldn't? Those things are ugly. But suddenly there was you who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, children of stars, they placed new ribbons along my fingers like phantoms out of time. Playing this game sometimes like being attacked by a thesaurus.
You think?
New threads emerged and I began to weave anew. Starstone gives me new strands to braid into the tapestry, and because you give Starstone energy, you are creating time. Okay. These starstones, please seek them so that time may yet be mended. Please, for the sake of all that lives and all that loves, seek them so that the void may yet devour itself alone. Also, watch out for that Gamork guy. He works for the nothing. There are many questions I have for you. I'll take my leave. My God, do we want more questions? Who are you really? Why is this stone so
Well,
important?
The real question is, why do I think this chest is talking to me, and why does it have siblings?
Why do you talk to me but not the imp? I do not usually talk. Come to think of it, when I addressed you, it was the first time my voice was ever invoked. Huh. I have no need of conversation like I have no need of air or appetite or affection. All I need and all I am is time, and time is running out unless we remedy its declivity. You call this place the precipice of ages. Is that what it is? No more, no less. That in itself is a lot. More than most realms can claim. But no, the precipice of ages is not the be-all, end-all of this curious plane. What it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, that is what the star stones will tell. What it is but the end. What it could be is the end of ends. Now you're just making fun of me. Really think. I resided in another realm altogether, but ever since the end of time appeared in these deep dark skies, I materialized here as if forced to watch the one thing that is unwatchable, unendurable, a thankless task that you may yet free me from forever. Now wait a minute, so she records everything that ever happens, and presumably this is something that needs to happen, either because it needs to be recorded for some reason, or because things wouldn't happen if she couldn't record them. And now she's like, I'm so sick of this crap, I want to stop. But what happens if she stops? Although things are happening to us and she doesn't see us, so I guess maybe we should just tell her you can stop, because who cares? Why is the Starstone so important? Why does it react to me and my colleague alone? Alas, the answers to these questions still elude me. You and Starstone remain the imperfections of... Oh, so she doesn't see the stones either. A hidden answer lies behind this veil of inscrutability, though, where the link between you and the stones reveals that your destinies are intertwined. So we have destiny, even if we're not being seen by this person. Starstones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. No, they will also lead to new knowledge through the restoration of the threads of old. Who are you really? I am the Weaver of Time, as I have told you, though my existence is one that falls behind and yet far exceeds the verb to be. I am but what I am. Okay, wow. And that is...
Okay, Popeye.
That is task. I was thinking more Yahweh than Popeye, but you can go either way with that, I guess.
You think so?
It all depends on accent. It is the same for the historian. Chroniclers both are we of the epics of eternity. Perhaps we are one and the same. A task multiplied by 2. Who has made us? I do not know. And why have they done so? I do not know. Yeah, I don't know either.
I wish I did.
Am I the beginning and am I to be the end? Who shall say? Perhaps I am the first thing of creation. Perhaps I am creation. Perhaps I am the creator. But I don't know. But you don't know it? Or maybe it is you. You who makes dying stars rekindle. Time alone will tell. Okay.
The plot thickens. We should tell the imp the Weaver's tale.
He actually said the plot thickens.
Yeah, plot's thick enough.
My God, now we're supposed to tell the other guy what she just told us.
Can I help you, dearest chum?
You look through the looking's end. You saw. Terrifying, isn't it? You don't know the half of it, buddy. So much to see, so much to discover, and so little time to do it in. I'm not a child imp. The dark doesn't scare me, or I know a bad omen when I see one, and that one takes the cake. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, we're only the cake it took. No, tea time would be the same, but at least tea time would still come around. This maw of darkness, it consumes tea time itself. Yes, Starstone. Oh my God, Starstone Starter. He's going to call us Starstone Starter, which is like only the second most awkward phrase for describing us besides Source Hunter.
Wow.
You've just witnessed the end of all the maelstrom. That like a carrion eater is devouring the carcass of creation. Space and time have lost all meaning, for they are falling prey to the void, and in the void there is no existence.
The nothing is coming.
Yeah, exactly. That's giving me never-ending story vibe here, definitely.
Oh my God, totally.
A bleak prospect indeed, and yet you do not seem to despair. Yeah, because I don't give a crap. No, I did despair for the longest of times I did. Eons upon eons I have traveled to the reaches of time, through the rifts that lead to worlds unimaginable, hoping to find something, anything that could put a stop to the maelstrom. That is how I found this place, and I knew that it was here that the answer must be hidden. It teems with mystery undiscovered, with power that is limitless, yet out of reach, until you came along, the ones who can tame Starstone. You have drowned my despair, you whom I believe can end the end of time. Okay, I met with the Weaver. She spoke to me. Oh, wondrous, wondrous indeed. At least she's willing to speak to someone around here. So what did she say? She said I should look for Starstones, where they renew and revitalize time. I knew it, as sure as Zix comes before Zax. Is there any reason why Zax can't before Zix? Couldn't the guy be called Zax Zix? I mean, would it matter to anybody?
Chicken, egg kind of thing.
Would it even matter to him?
Hey, I've never understood why Cam Fong was named Chin Ho for the series. Why? Why? But anywho, yeah, the dialogue in this, shall we say, is extensive.
It's a bit overwrought, I gotta say. It is florid. Then that should your mission be, my friend. This guy's Yoda all of a sudden. I beseech you, let that your mission to trace Starstone wherever it may lead you. Together we'll try to unfold the depths of this dimension and thereby try to save all and everything from annihilation. You know what? I want to do it ourselves. I really don't want your help.
Yeah.
Wow. Here, take this rune stone and this precious little pyramid. Gifts they are from me to you. The rune will bring you back and forth from Rivellon whenever you decide the moment is opportune, which will not be soon, because this is nuts. And the pyramid, it has a twin. Find it, and you'll see how handy these twins can be. If you know what I'm saying. Say no more.
Great. We've got a site-to-site transporter, and we're looking for the chest sisters.
Tell me who are Sir Imp, Starstones, and Source Hunters. How about you connect the dots for me? How did you get here? Yeah, let's ask about that. To claim I can piece the puzzle together would at this stage be premature and insincere, but let me summarize the facts as clearly as I see them.
Oh,
here
God,
we are.
This is a summary?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's too much. Let me sum up. Here we are in a fragmented sliver of space, which happens to be the only spot in all the universe where one may directly observe the void maelstrom. A portal flanks the looking lens, but until now it was inert. The rune stones that adorn it are special, which lead me to believe they were somehow linked to Starstone. Starstone, though, always remained as useless as a pebble, a dead rock of no consequences. Its secrets remained off limits to me. You, however, make the souls inside the Starstone spring to life, and thereby you are activating portals to new, previously forbidden areas in this strange dimension. We're opening doors. I do not know where they lead.
Broad strokes.
But
what am I, Kissinger?
But I am convinced they will steer towards a solution to the continuance of time. Okay, I think it's time to tell me who you are. But of course, I'm Zixax, the imp historian, tasked by the gods to write the history of all creation, which is what she was doing.
What is you, hourly?
Faithfully, I have fulfilled my task and would have done so perpetually until one day I saw that time will end. Impossible, I thought. Inconceivable! For the gods had told me
he keeps using that word.
Yeah, it's in all caps too, by the way. Had told me that their work was infinite both in date and in distance, but my eyes did not deceive me when the maelstrom I beheld. Time would end. I would end. All would end. No, I cried, never I shall save time if it's the last thing I do. Wait, what?
For who?
I don't know. So far my efforts have been in vain, but you, as the saying goes, are the hope that springs eternal. How did you get here, and what is here? Well, you see, on one of my travels, I found a rune stone in the deep demonic dungeons that hide the daylight far beneath the surface of horror-haunted Nemesis, a plane of frightful perversions. I read the rune and it brought me here, this sad little realm that is no more than a morsel at the edge of the all-consuming abyss. Ever since, it has been a place where I found shelter, a home even though it shares its dominion with that terror of terrors that is the void. So there you have it, the homestead on the shelter plane at the end of time. Welcome, B, my friend. Welcome, B. Yeah, and get me out of here. You've received a rune stone that allows you quick travel. Use the homestead travel button on the right side of the screen under the minimap. So there's like a pyramid button. Okay, that's what the pyramids do, I guess. So the pyramid is a
until
rune
we
stone.
get the pair of them.
Well, I guess maybe, I don't know.
Now, do you want to click on the shiny thing? Because the last time I clicked on the shiny thing,
I guess I will click
it.
the next shiny thing. But first, let's. Okay, these vases are empty. Is there anything to loot that you didn't already loot? That's an inactive portal.
I do want to go over the chest here. The last chest. Believe yourself worthy, and blah blah blah. Prove it. Find my 4 sisters. So that is now. Is that a side quest?
I think it's a side quest.
Okay, so do we care about saving time at all, or do we want to see what's in the chest?
I think that's the ultimate. I think that's the ultimate goal of the game is to do that. So
really,
to save the world, yeah, probably.
Well, not the world. Time. That's a little different. That's all worlds.
I think it doesn't. Oh, there's Tapestry of Time.
That's a little heavy. Yeah, you didn't. Don't click on it. It's shiny. You don't know where it's been.
It's not clickable.
Thank goodness.
Well, actually, I guess tapestry is the whole wall thing. I mean, it's not even just this little thing over here. It's the whole wall. And there are 2 inactive portals.
Yes, one to the left,
Rift
one to the
travel.
right.
So I guess are we supposed to
So-
click the button? Because it looks like the only thing to do. We can't click on this guy over here. His things are all empty.
Well, I'm not taking responsibility for clicking something I'm not supposed to.
What was over here? Anything?
Well, other than this weird statue, which I had floating things and glowing things, and it looked
Yeah, but
semi-important.
just a bunch of vases, and there wasn't anything clickable over there either.
No, I put the vases on the little stones there, figuring that it might do something, but no such luck.
Oh yeah, there's like a maze of inactive portals, like all over the place over here.
Yeah, inactive portal, inactive portal.
I think pressing the green button is the only thing to do probably here. At this
Floating
point.
rocks. Wait, the stairs. What's up the stairs?
It's just more of these portals, as far as I can tell.
Oh. This is the hand one, the one that from where we came.
Yeah, I went beyond that. Oh, there's like a really long stairwell that goes up to a tree that's surrounded by butterflies, and it says "to the first garden." What is that?
I don't know. Kind of like the butterflies, though.
Looks like we can't use it though. It says "to the first garden," but I can't actually go to the first garden because clicking on it doesn't do anything.
Maybe it's something that we'll eventually get
probably,
to.
Yeah, probably for later. All right, I'm clicking the green button.
All right.
Rift travel. Oh, okay. It just brings up a menu, and the menu is you can choose to go to the different gates. So we've got Sisal Beach, Sisal Harbor, Sisal North Gate, and End of Time. Which is where you've opened the Homestead travel menu. This works like a waypoint portal. Select End of Time to teleport to your homestead. Is there a reason why we do that instead of using the portal, I guess, is the question. Is there any different between doing it that way?
Okay, this portal is to the the Forbidden Zone.
Forbidden Zone?
Swear to God. Could I make that up?
Oh yeah,
Now,
it's
the real
in Forbidden
question
Zone.
is there another one over here too?
Did you click it or?
The Danger Zone. No, I didn't click onto the Forbidden Zone. What, are you kidding me? Who wants to go there? It's forbidden.
The teleporter refuses to work.
See?
What's the refusal zone then?
Well, currently, I think, somebody just had the good sense to lock it.
Okay, to the observatory. All right, I'll tell you what. Just to be perverse about it, let's go back to the observatory.
Let's go back to the studio. Wait, hold on. Other portals. This one.
No, it didn't drag you with me.
inactive.
That's interesting.
No, it did not.
Okay, so the imp is out of his observatory, so now I can steal his chair.
That one's inactive. That one's inactive. Wow, the only one that seems to be active is either
All right, I'll tell you what,
Homestead or
I'm
Forbidden
gonna
Zone.
rift travel back to the north gate, I guess.
Rift
you
travel.
must gather your party before venturing forth.
I will
How
accept.
do I do that? Can I force you to come here?
I don't know. I'm clicking on it. Says you must gather your party before venturing forth.
Hey, click on the observatory gate, the hand.
I mean the end of time.
Yeah. No. I mean, walk to the portal that goes back to the observatory, the one we came through.
Yeah, that's the one here. To the
Yeah.
observatory.
Okay. All right. So now I hit the rift travel and go Sisal North Gate, and it'll bring us back to Sisal.
Yep. Loading.
So we can go back to the inn.
Yay! And now you can look at your murder scene.